Retirement. What does the word bring to mind? For Annette Bateman, the word retirement meant saying goodbye to a trusted companion of 10 years, her first leader dog, a black lab named Dixie. Annette says Dixie changed her life. As a matter of fact, Dixie saved her life. It happened only a month after she got Dixie, as they walked home from the store in Austin, Texas.
If you're familiar with Austin, 51st and Lamar is a very busy road. Very, very busy. Traffic nonstop, constantly moving. That road is rarely ever quiet. So I had cars on my right, and there was this one car coming out of the driveway. The guy didn't even look. He just started coming out, and Dixie just took me back 4 gigantic steps, and there was people behind us. And then I heard someone say, "Watch out," from in front of me in the car. And had Dixie not done that, and had I been using my cane, I probably would have been hurt, or maybe even worse, dead.
Annette, who grew up in a small town on the edge of Texas hill country, credits Dixie with giving her independence and confidence.
I just had my little group of friends that I hung out with, and that was it. But once Dixie came along, it changes one's life because more people approach you. They want to talk to you, ask you questions about your dog, which I don't mind.
Dixie even played matchmaker. Annette says Dixie fell in love with her husband John the moment she laid her big brown Labrador eyes on him. Dixie was off duty that day, attending a barbecue with Annette at her apartment complex.
Dixie was on her leash, tied to my chair, and I'd get up and I'd get my own drinks, my own sodas or whatever, and John didn't notice anything. And then that night after I went home, the neighbor says, that girl can't see. John's like, nuh-uh. So then a couple of days go by and he sees me again, he says hi. But he sees the harness this time. He's like, oh my God, he wasn't lying to me. She is blind. So that's how we met.
In 2008, Annette returned to college to work on a teaching degree. And that's when she realized Dixie would soon be ready for a change.
When she started slowing down and we'd go to my first class and she'd be okay, but then by then she would just lag way behind.
Earlier this year, Annette eased Dixie into retirement with 2 longtime friends who have 4 other dogs and acreage for chasing squirrels.
I took her for visits every month. Once I knew it was approaching, starting in May and in June, I took her out for all-day visits to the ranch. Let her know the dogs, let the dogs get to know her. Let her know her new home. Let her sniff it. Let her relax in it. I didn't just say, okay, here she is, she's yours. No, I couldn't do that.
Today, Annette has a new leader dog, the next chapter in her story, and one we'll share with you later this year. But Dixie, who can now nap in sunbeams to her heart's content, will always have Annette's love and respect.
I still miss Dixie very much because she's been a big part of me for the past 10 years, and like I said, I probably would have been hurt or dead had it not been for Dixie. So these dogs, they're more than just trained animals. They get to know you and you get to know them, and it's a wonderful experience.